Hello. It is time for some Bnnuy. A good amount of Bnnuy, in fact. Mercy, Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you, Ming. Were you able to retrieve it? Ah, yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it too. When that king spoke to me. But then, friend, I went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What, you had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong that desire, it often leaks through the ceiling to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did as I exactly asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Now I think I must leave, and voila. May it serve you well. There's nothing like your honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. I should mention that Elder Winnick returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Ooh. There you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Ooh. Before I begin, please allow me to express your gratitude for your continued patronage. Having been deprived of our purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on the matter of the stone scepter... Stone scepter. During our deliberations, we are forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with a fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we've decided to entrust their fate to you. Or take it, the stone scepter of the Numu. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. You continue your quest. Allow me to enlighten you as regards to your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as a ruler of all Fey folk to bring order to Auritius kind. In our turn, we Fey folk render a blessing unto nature. and to water, wood, and wind, that a king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear. Is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, then none here would blame you for it. You're welcome to remain among us for a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, and of course, and do it all in the power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and an uncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the fourth's. And anyone who so much thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Armara safekeep at their settlement, Wolligdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Armara are unlike those which thou hast theretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have with the Feyfolk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolligdorf, seek out the largest of the Amara. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Verburtenberg? What the fuck? Verburger. Verburger. Hello. Seto. But not quite. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you all right? All right. You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden. No. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to Light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Ah, no. 'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think. There is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise you will come to understand Seto's reasoning for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how you may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye, seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Leg? The fuck? Why? No reason. Just is. Cool. Great. Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? Why is lag? Why is frame drop? I don't understand. There's no reason for this. What the fuck? Oh, my RAM is full. Oh, shit. I know why. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. I forgot. I only have a measly 16 gigabytes. Because my main board is broken and I can't add more. I forgot. I had my Linux emulator still running. That should be better. The RAM should be good now. I've removed things from it. Well now. Oh, pet. Right. Not mana font. I pressed T. This isn't Minecraft. Long has it been since I felt a man's touch. I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Verbet, noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he's long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. So yeah, these bond for life. With their rider. Are you one of those treasure hunters? There's nothing left for you here. Pecked. That tickles. No, I've never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that it is like your kind, you understand? On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. But then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, and we made better server masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, the seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Why is lag? Why is still lag? I need to fix the lag. This is not good. Nimbus. What is all the commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered? Ah! Okay. Hold on, please. I'm gonna try to fix the lag. Please. Help. Task manager's crashing. What? Why is... I don't understand. Huh. Anyway. Alright, I need to pet them. Pet. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's so wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Feyfolk. But then we are Feyfolk too. When first we made a home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it? Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of our concern for our welfare, not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. Rain, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. So you have spoken to my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose those who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. This is something I must do. Why am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for. Know what you're doing so compel the Feyfolk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid their due price. Naught more is owed. Then why would you risk all to face a fallen king? To keep a promise, did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Ah, excuse me. Very well, you may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Wee. Ah, it's such a nice song. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Ready then? Very well. Scream! Oh, it's time for the new spell. Whoa, that's so cool! I love these! Oh, good spells, good spells. Is there gonna be more? No? No. Yay! You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I've seen enough. Let us return to Wollegdorf. Wollegdorf! By the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there's a favor I would ask of you. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heart of battle, I dropped a prized possession. A medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We Amaru are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuath. But I am more like to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure. But having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go search for my medallion? If it should elude you, even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. This feels like it is a meaningless filler fetch quest, but it is actually relevant to the plot. And I will creep. Because that is what you do in this game, you creep. Shadowbringers is essentially just tragedy simulator. It's not as traumatizing as the other stuff. It's just really, like, not a happy place, you know? Down. The pre-roll ads are back on. No. Don't like pre-roll. Pre-roll bad. Hello. What is this? I've gotten it. How do I know it's his? I have no idea. Who knows? Whee. Hello. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? Got it. There you go.
My medallion!
Oh, that's
you
his
found
voice.
it!
Okay. I have indeed.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, He was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
I'm sure he knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbird's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Oh no!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Meg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Uh-oh. Oh
Ranjit.
shit, it's
If he
Ranjit.
manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Forgive me. It seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I'm convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find the bridge of Ligia. As the bearer of the four relics, the gate to the castle will open for you. Ah. Man. Ah! Tot Evis. Ba. Du, 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 du. Ooh. Don't turn around. Good bean. Don't turn around. Oh, crap. Ah, I fell in the water. No. Okay, this way then. It is time. Ah, yes. So good. No one online, Sedge. Ding. Ah. The gate is recognized that you bear 4 relics. The seed is broken. It is indeed. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to a king's torment, it is you. I'm trying the accent again. Why am I doing this to myself? Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we fae folk may appear to live in unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will be ever at your side. Will ever be on your side. I can speak, I swear. Ooh, the dancing plague is now accessible. Ah, primal song. Yes. 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 Good. Yes. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Do it. Du, 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 du. The fuck? I'm being spammed. What is this? Oh no. I've been sent a clip of Mario Kart, but the only item in the boxes are blue shells. There's only blue shells. And now imagine being that one person who knows how to dodge blue shells and you dodge all of them. That'd be cool. We wait for a time. That's taking a while. That's not less than 5 minutes. Why are you lying to me? What is this? Yay! Ah, so much time lost. So much frolicking and feasting left undone. Ah. Okay.
Come and play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Ah, this is so good. Yay! One, two, three, and 4. Because I have time for it. Yay!
When you play with fire.
Yay! Wait, can't I? I think I could despair. Oh boy. I could have used it rather. What I'm trying to say.
We're sick of this cramped old castle. Let's play in the
Whee! Don't get caught by the thingies. More damage. Uh-oh. Despair. Woo! And damage. Ah, crap, I clipped foul. No. Uh-oh. I don't have time to cast Despair on that rotation because I need to move. Ha. Uh-oh. Please. Ah, okay. It's just those. I was panicking for no reason. Oh, hello. I would prefer if you didn't hang out here, Mr. Big Tree Guy. Oh, baby. Okay. But I have to, because it is a tight window, and I am a slow bean. Hello. How is the Durgan? Why that order? That's a weird order to kill them in. Ah, no. Sad.
Bigger's better.
Whee! Damn it. Help! Hey. Oh shit, where's that is? When you don't remember where your ability is on your hotbar. Don't put this into me. Why? Now we have 0 healers. Oh boy. Oh, we don't have reses. Oh great. No, that's a wipe. Nothing I can do about that. We're gonna die to the... We're gonna die to the damage check, really? Nah. Nah. I can't even jump off. Oh my gosh. I thought I could jump. I couldn't. No. Kill me. Oh my god. She doesn't get enough damage. No. Kill me. Thank you. No, why are you still alive?
Sounds like the leaves on the bed.
That's the slowest wipe.
Come and play. For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
Okay. Oh, it's a fairy. Bonk. It's in fact the Fairy King. Titania. Not really. It's not difficult. These people just aren't very good at this, which is fine.
When you play with fire.
I don't want to move. Please don't make me move. You are making me move.
We're sick of this cramped old castle. Let's play in the forest.
Whee! Damage. Okay, we're back to this spot. Yay. Get about here. And just kind of wait. One. Phantom Rune, easy. Bright Sabbath. Ah, the damage. Oh no. Frost Rune. Ah, yeah, that. Aw, man. The fun part about this one is that she doesn't actually use that anywhere but here. Like, no other difficulties of her fight have this ability, which is really weird. That's fine. Yep. So there's an order to killing them. You want to kill Mustard Seed first because he has the most annoying move. And then kind of go to Peace Blossom and then you kill Puck last. Because he's oh wait, other way around, sorry. You go east, then center, then west. Because that's the easiest kill order. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh my god, you killed my target. No. I am being petted. Okay.
Bigger is better.
Hello. Can you please be targetable? Thank you. Why are you making me walk? You lazy melee DPS. Holy crap. No, the pet is broken. Oh no. Hello, I'm back. Restarting OBS mid-fight, my favorite activity. No, I don't want to be here. Ah! Why did I follow these people? They don't know what they're doing. Which again, not a problem, but just shouldn't follow them. Ah! Generally good life advice too. Don't follow people who don't know what they're doing. Hello? Can I please? Buttons? Thank you. What the heck? One, two, three.
We can play
Yep. I've absorbed the light.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead. Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Confound it! How did they get here so fast? Damn these pixies and their tricks! How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to Yulmore. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Ah.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Tell him, Thancred.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look, the sky.
Ah.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed. General, what are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
Axla Orwain! Axla Orwain!
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before.
Oh no. F.
Orwaik Kansasi, Orwaik Kinsi.
Help me!
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
It is indeed. I'm here. Let's go. Bnnuy time.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Is that so? No, it's not time to kick ass just yet. Ranjit will get his comeuppance. Be sure of that, but it's not time.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Fair all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
Yep, Fair
We are
is now
grateful for
king.
your timely aid, Fair, or should I say, your majesty.
'Twas the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength, in return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
What about a pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would Isnefis.
Oh no, Alice is jealous. No. Alice is jealous of the fairy. Oh wow, my blinking detection is having a moment. Never for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe. Yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Ilmeg. But it is day right now. Just actual day. We stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the eighth umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Faefolk put the Yulmorans to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. But what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them. Yay! I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the Warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It's time we were going together, needless to say. To the bitter end, the fate of our two worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Custarium. Much and more may have never have happened while we were frolicking with the Faefolk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful the city was spared Yulmor's attentions, but I would sooner see it for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for all of us when I say that a bellyful of Ilmeg. That I've had a bellyful of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Da, 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 da. Oh, I could just teleport. Yeet! Why is lag? Why is lag still? Explain it to me. I don't usually have this, like, performance issue that I'm having. It is just today when my computer decides to be a binge. Hello.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Oh, it's time. It's time.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
Sip.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity...
Oh, he is.
I am Emmett Selk, Asian.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us.
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply... infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining? Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters!
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
La Habrea is dead. I should mention here.
And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach.
I didn't even kill him. He just died.
Cooperation.
Because of something he did.
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
La Brea was
Since time
murdered
immemorial,
by a villain he
Endures have
created
laboured to rejoin
to
the
stop
13 shards
us,
at the cost of countless lives.
which is hilarious.
Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted.
I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
May I present to you the villain of this story? Emmett Selk. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder. But first things first, we should refer to the XIV. He can run a long reign. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertions, I think you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. It's night theme time. Yes! So yeah, to give you at least some context as to what the story is, but also not to bore people who might watch all of these VODs in a series. We are currently... Yes, he is. Rain is in fact the cutest. Boop. We are in one of 13 shards that the planet that we live on has been shattered into an untold amount of time ago. At the beginning of history, for all intents and purposes, the planet was shattered by an event into the source, the planet, the version of it that we come from, and its 13 reflections. The rejoining that was mentioned is an act by which a shard can be rejoined with the source, making it 1/14 more whole. We are currently in the first shard, the first reflection. But that doesn't mean rejoinings haven't happened yet. In fact, there has been 7 of them. 7 worlds with people living in them no longer exist. They have been destroyed. The land and the ether rejoined with the source, and the souls sent into the ethereal realm, which is essentially just a rebirth cycle. If you die, you don't go to hell or heaven in this game. You just are reborn and lose all your memories. And you don't even get reborn into like the same like body. You could die a lovely cute bunny, and you could wake up like a cat girl. That's totally feasible. Or you could wake up a rock golem. Anything that has a soul can die and come back at anything else that has a soul. Theoretically. So, rebirth cycle. But yeah, everyone in those 7 worlds that have been rejoined is dead. They no longer exist. We are currently trying to save this world. And by save this world is save what's left of this world, which is exactly this. That's it. That's the world. Everything else is gone. Everything else is gone. This world is almost dead. And the calamity that befalls this world is an imbalance of ether, of magic, that causes light to be overly powerful. What this means is that the world will slowly drift off into stasis and then just be rejoined. Or overwhelmed, one of the two. What this also causes is it causes a lovely phenomenon that I can show to you. Notice how it is 7:30 p.m. in-game right now, in-universe. Which should be, reasonably enough, sometime around the evening, right? So it should be kind of dark outside. Well, you might call this a problem, if you were so inclined. There hasn't been a dark night in this world for 100 years. And the weather condition in here, quite fittingly, is called everlasting light. Oh no, not like Alaska in the summer. Mind you, the sun still rises and falls behind the curtain of light. That is not the sun. It actually does get cold at night in this world. It just doesn't get dark. There's a difference. The sun still exists, and it still does all the things the sun does. It's just the sky is covered in light. But we have the unique ability to not die when we absorb the sparkles. And absorbing the sparkles actually does free the region that we absorbed the sparkles in from the curse of the everlasting light. And that's what we're doing. We are giving these people the night sky back. And you can believe the night themes in this expansion are beautiful pieces of music. Anyway, it is time to talk to a very, very important character. A character who died trying to save this world. And a character only we can see. No one else even knows he's still around. I might be an idiot, and this might be the one time we don't speak to Artbird, but I think we do. Usually every time a quest ends at that NPC, it's a cutscene with Artbird in it. This room, by the way, is just a restroom. You can actually go in here and sleep. And, like, you have a glamour dresser in here and access to your retainer system, which is, like, the market board. But if you can get in here in cutscenes, too, which is what we are doing right now. Handwritten missive. Over the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover. Look at the food! Looks good. Good food.
From the Exarch, is
There
it?
he is.
And with that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed.
There he is. Artbird.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Asine in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
The moon!
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Asian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear. What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
I ate the food! Nice. The food has been eaten. But that was a good sleep. Hello. Ah, there he is. Good evening to you, sir. I do hope you're well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the Ocular. He asked that you convene with him at your earliest convenience. Okay, I'll have to switch characters in about 30 minutes because we have raid tonight. I just really hope I can get to the next area in the game in the next 30 minutes because I want you to hear the music that plays in there. I really want you to hear it. It is my favorite area theme in the entire game. It's also become somewhat of a meme, but that doesn't make it worse for me. It is really good. Like, it hasn't become a meme for being bad or anything. It's become a meme for being, like, really recognizable and really good. Everyone couldn't shut up about it, so it naturally became a meme. A meme, even. Hello. Oh yeah, this is the Crystal Tower. This is a raid on the source. I have no idea how it got here. Well, okay, Raiden doesn't. I do. But I've already played the entire storyline, so of course I do how it got here. I know how it got here.
Oh, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our
But I'm not gonna tell you. Until the game does. Hello. Mr. Selk.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
Yes.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
So, Thancred has a personal, like, grudge against Ascians like Emmett
war
Selk.
Against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
The reason why Thancred hates Ascians is because he was possessed by La Habrea
olive branch wither and die.
a long while ago.
Well,
so
let no
yeah.
man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
What was that all about?
Good question.
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips.
Frankfurt, chill out.
Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
I don't know. Colonel, perhaps.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amareng, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amareng in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika.
Yes.
There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Y'shtola!
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
What's that?
A letter.
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Okay.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Oh. Squeaky microphone arm. I'm sorry. Can't do a lot about that, unfortunately. Anyway. Once I've escorted the extra to Yulmore, you can be certain I will do what I can to descend the whereabouts of Warden. Yeah. Many ruins scattered around Amareng. To be glad to apprise thee of Y'shtola's recent endeavors during our journey to Raktika. Ophelia and I are no strangers to Raktika, but this is perhaps the first time we've bothered entering through the proverbial front door. At least I can finally meet Y'shtola. Thagrid has taught me so much about her. Y'shtola's great. You'll like her. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There's a church, or rather, the ruins of a church at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings I believe may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. A most considerate proposal. Very well. Ere we depart to Raktika, we shall journey into Fort Job that we might secure this relic. Sounds good. Fort Job. I haven't. I'm stupid. I haven't adhered to it. Crap. Well, walking. It is. Have you ever walked instead of teleporting because you forgot to right-click the teleporter? Multiple times? During multiple visits to the place? I have. So the problem is, I've already interacted with every teleporter in the game before. And for some reason, my brain has a actual, like, proper issue with remembering to do it again on new characters. It's no problem. Like, when I play the next expansion, I will immediately harmonize with every teleporter. No issue. But doing it on a second character? Impossible. There's no way. I don't know why. I wish I did. My brain is just stupid. Ha. I am stupid. Like, I could have gone there multiple times. I've been everywhere else. I've been up here. I've been there. Okay, I haven't been down there, but that's not even near it. I just didn't. Ha. I'm gonna click on the thing. Hello. Teleport. Thancred. I do not doubt this place is may weather around assault by the Sinitas. But they cannot hope to hold it should the Umuran soldiers return. Even with their limited numbers, the guard can use the terrain to their advantage. Perhaps I can convince the captain to lay a few traps out on the field. Thancred and I have come across these ruined churches before. I wish I could have seen them before the flood. The windows were works of art, I'm told. Here amidst these ruins, we will find the Church of First Light. Within that hallowed hall, the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. Okay. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the region as a whole. But the creatures which then did rise from the fulgent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet where there's light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to the Raktika Greatwood, but that is a tale of another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Notice how only Oriente speaks in Shakespearean English. That's because he's pretentious and thinks it makes him sound intellectual. No one in universe actually speaks like this. Like, naturally. Old Victorian English has never been a thing in this universe. That's just made up stuff from poetry. And he just wants to sound smart and well-read. He is smart and well-read, but it's also funny that the character that actually does fit the shoe is so pretentious in the way he speaks. I love it. Aye, this is the church we seek. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse. Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the whole from the ravages of time. Yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark. And its followers did want for the places of worship. To be plain, the standards at which do adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the Knights Blessed, who subsequently migrated to Raktika, yes? Indeed, 'twas beneath the shaded bows of the Raktika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Oft and many times did Yulmo make spurious overtures of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Y'shtola in her seclusion doth labour to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. 'Tis why she sent us there, I now see. The tablet of which he spoke no doubt provideth a glimpse into the history that she yet so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we'd better hurry up and find it. Hurry up indeed, I want to get into Raktika. Boop, there it is. I want to reach Raktika before I not end stream. I switch account. I found it. It's there. Within the altar, you sayest? Yep. We found it. Naught escapeth thine eye, it would seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I'm not mistaken, they are writ in the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Raktika. It will be no small matter to decipher them. Fine gift for a seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for the journey into the woods. Yes! Ere we depart, there's a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is the belief of the blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases masters their disciples. So it is that Y'shtola hath taken the name of Master Matoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak not her true name, the blessed presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the great wood's border. She took the name of her mom. Well, it's not her actual mom, but it's her teacher. It's definitely, like, Matoya is definitely the mother figure in Y'shtola's life. So much is true. Random buffs. I mean, those are good for 18 hours, but it's funny to get them already. Okay. It's time for the best area theme in the entire game. I'm not joking. Also, night music. Night music good. Mercantillo. Well met, traveler. What business brings you here? Well met. Yes, of course, right this way. Yes.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
We have arrived.
We have indeed.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule!
Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples,
All for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
I love it here. It's so good. Just vibing. Also, half crashing my computer. Why? The fuck? Whatever. Yeah, I was looking for a folder. Anyway, it is time to join for the raid. Time to log out of this character. Boop. I just log out like right here. This is gonna be it for the rain. I'll be cutting this VOD into two separate ones, so this will be the end of the story playthrough VOD. So in any case anyone is oh yeah, the loud, I'm sorry. In case anyone is watching this in the VOD, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. And now we'll be switching to raid. It is raid time. This is the loudest opening screen in the entire universe, by the way. It's the only one that is this loud. I don't know why it's so loud. No one knows. It just is. Okay, I need to fix people's appearance on screen. Give me a second. Where is Corey? There is Corey. Boop. Boop. Okay.